It starts quietly, a plant that people argue about. Some call it dangerous, some call it medicine. But the truth is not that simple. The truth sits somewhere in between, and most people never take the time to understand it. Today I'm going to tell you something different. Not hype, not fear, just 5 real reasons why marijuana can actually help the human body when used the right way. First, pain. Imagine waking up every day with pain that never leaves. Your back hurts, your joints ache, and even simple movements feel heavy. For many people, painkillers either stop working or bring side effects that are just as bad as the pain itself. This is where marijuana comes in. It contains compounds like THC and CBD that interact with the body's natural pain system. Instead of just blocking pain, it changes how the brain feels it. For some people, it doesn't erase the pain completely, but it makes it manageable. And sometimes that is enough to live a normal life again. Second, stress and anxiety. Think about how fast life feels today. Constant notifications, work pressure, expectations, and overthinking. The mind rarely gets a break. Certain forms of marijuana, especially those higher in CBD, can calm the nervous system. It slows down racing thoughts and relaxes the body. People describe it as finally being able to breathe without feeling overwhelmed. But there is a balance. In small amounts, it can help. In larger amounts, it can increase anxiety. So it's not about escaping life, it's about learning control. Third, sleep. There are people who lie in bed every night staring at the ceiling, unable to switch off their thoughts. Hours pass, and sleep never comes properly. Marijuana can help reduce the time it takes to fall asleep, and for some, it improves deeper sleep. That's why people with insomnia sometimes turn to it. But again, it depends on how it's used. The right amount can help you rest. Too much can disturb your natural sleep rhythm. It's a tool, not a shortcut. Fourth, mental health support. This is where things get more complicated. Marijuana is not a cure for mental health issues, but for some people, especially those dealing with trauma or PTSD, it can reduce the intensity of emotions. Painful memories feel less overwhelming. Reactions become softer. It creates a small distance between a person and their thoughts. And sometimes that distance is enough to cope. But it doesn't work the same for everyone. What helps one person might not help another, which is why awareness and caution are important. Fifth, appetite and recovery. Now imagine someone who cannot eat. Their body is weak, they are losing weight, and food feels unappealing. This happens to people going through serious illnesses or treatments. Marijuana can stimulate appetite. It makes food enjoyable again and helps the body regain strength. For many, it's not about getting high. It's about survival, about giving the body a chance to heal. So what does all of this mean? Is marijuana good or bad? The answer is neither. It's not a miracle solution, and it's not something to fear blindly. It's a tool, and like any tool, it depends on how it's used. Used responsibly, it can help. Used carelessly, it can cause problems. The real truth is simple. It's not about the plant. It's about the person using it, the reason behind it, and the way it's used. And that's something most people never stop to think about.